What is life like now for you when you see LA and you come to Montreal? What are you preferring better?
Montreal is always home. That's where my family is.
Yeah.
My friends, my coworkers also became part of my life, my big part of my life. I consider them family. So I consider Montreal home.
Right.
But LA's been good to me too.
Yeah, for sure. What do you see yourself doing in LA? Because here you were a teacher and you were, inspiring students and fundraising and making a difference in the community. So what do you see your life like in LA?
I still picture myself teaching back in LA.
Yeah, and obviously being with this foundation.
Absolutely, yes.
Do you plan to take that to the States?
Right now, because this is the first time I start up a foundation, there's a lot of nitty-gritty things that I didn't know about, so I want to give back to the Montreal community first and extend it to Canada. But yes, of course, eventually I would love to even to go worldwide and help the special needs community worldwide. But right now I'm just concentrating on Canada.
Sure. Can we talk about the summer plans? Are you spending any time with Nick in the summer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I had read somewhere that you guys were spending some time apart. Rumors, do not read.
Do not read those tabloids.
Do not
and that's what I was talking about that with someone this morning. It's easy for people to just come up with a story.
Right.
So we avoid that and we just concentrate on our relationships. But no, we're spending, this is the first time I've been away from him because I'm starting up the fundraiser. So I have a lot of things that I need to prepare back home in Montreal because it's really hard to do that over the phone and over Skype. But he's coming down. He's going to be spending a few weeks in Montreal here. He's coming back down with me for the fundraiser, which is on July 16th.
We're going to be there.
Yes. So it's on July 16th.
Yeah.
Arden is sponsoring. It's going to be at Lux Rentals showroom.
Great.
DJ Yossi's going to be there. I'm a huge fan of DJ Yossi.
We all love DJ Yossi.
Yeah, so it's going to be a big event. Nick and I will be there, and it's going to be a workout event.
Oh, great!
Yeah.
So you guys.
I know you like working out, so you're gonna.
Yeah,
come,
can you
right?
tell? Sure, I'll work out for you, no problem. And the foundation, I'll be there. So you were talking about the negativity before, and how your students were telling you how do you deal with it, right? So how do you deal with the negativity? Because you have a bunch of fans who obviously love you, but then there are the people who are like, oh, it's not going to last, and oh, it's not real, and it's fixed, and all that. And I see that it's real because you're just glowing, you're beaming, right? So how do you deal with those negative comments?
I think it comes with the territory. As soon as you're in the limelight, there's going to be people that are going to say positive things and people that are going to say negative things. And sometimes in life, it's a lot easier to focus and hone in on that one negative comment.
Yeah.
But I try to stay out of it. I don't try to read anything or read into anything. And Nick's been really great too. Like he's been great at telling me how to just be positive. Like, look, we found each other.
Yeah.
That's really that's what matters. That's what you should be focusing on.
Sure, you guys found love. Now I know he's done with reality shows, especially The Bachelor.
Yes.
Right? He's done with it.
He found love with me.
Exactly. He did find love with you, and you found love with him. But are you guys done with reality shows altogether?
For now, we are. I mean, you never know what could happen, but we don't have any plans on doing any reality TV.
Right. Okay, that's good. Do you guys want to work together, maybe?
I would love to. Yeah, that would be great.
What would you guys do?
I have no idea.
Okay, well, there's plenty of time to think about that, right? Any plans for the wedding? Have you started thinking about it, or you're just enjoying being engaged?
Just enjoying being engaged at this point.
Yeah, this is good, because you really haven't had time to be a couple.
Right, and we've been so busy. He was on dancing, and I've been working on my foundation, so now that dancing is over, now my foundation, my fundraiser's been taking a lot of my time too. So we're just enjoying life together, and it's been so fun.
What have you learned about him that you didn't know about him on The Bachelor?
Well, we didn't spend mornings with each other, but I remember the morning that we got engaged, he woke up and he was cooking me breakfast.
Nice.
Yeah, he's a really great cook, and he cleans up after himself too.
Good man. Good.
You want to do those dishes? He's a softie. So he ran a soup kitchen. I think it was a soup kitchen, or anyways, he ran a soup kitchen back home for years. And he was part of the church, and I'm like, wow, you never talk about this. It's my heart melted when he was telling me the stories, because he has such a, he's a really good guy.
And what did he learn about you that he didn't know when you guys were on The Bachelor?
What did he learn about me?
That he was like, really? You can do this? I mean, you did say something off camera. We're not going to talk about that. We can't talk about that.
That's not camera.
No, not at all. Okay, so that's it. Can we talk about Rachel, Lindsay?
Yes.
Do you still keep in contact with her?
I'm closer to other women that were in the house, but she's an amazing bachelorette.
Yeah.
And I think they made like a really great decision with her. I haven't seen the first episode yet. I haven't done my homework yet.
Right.
But I heard there are some really good men on her season, and I'm really happy for her. She deserves it.
But she already announced that she's engaged.
I mean, everyone ends up engaged on the show.
Right.
So I don't think it's a surprise.
You're right. That's a good point.
Yeah.
But do you think it was good for her to say that she's in love and she's engaged? And
I mean, she looks so happy. She probably couldn't hide it.
Right.
But I'm really happy for her.
Now, I'm following both you and Nick on Instagram, and you guys are just pouring out the love and showing everybody how much you love each other. Was it hard to keep it a secret all that time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially with, like, the one thing I have to say, though, my friends and family back home in Montreal were really supportive and were, they respected my privacy. They weren't asking me too many questions. So at that point, I didn't feel like I had to hide the secret because no one was really asking me anything. But, you know, whenever I would fly down to visit him, they're like, where are you going? I'm like, oh, you know, I'm just going to take a quick little getaway. And they're like, oh, so often. But, yeah, it was nice to finally not feel like we have to keep this major secret and be scared that it might slip and come out.
Yeah. You know, I called it. I said it. Montrealer's going to win. Everybody knew that the Montrealer was going to win.
Well, I think you guys were a little bit biased, but I do appreciate the support.